A titan emerges. Introducing John D. Rockefeller. John D. Rockefeller, synonymous with immense wealth and industrial dominance, is one of the most influential figures in American history. Born in 1839, Rockefeller rose from humble beginnings to become the richest man of his time. His company, Standard Oil, revolutionized oil production and distribution. However, his pursuit of efficiency and control attracted controversy, sparking debates about monopolies. Rockefeller's legacy is a complex tapestry of innovation, ambition, philanthropy, and controversy. He was a master strategist, a ruthless competitor, and a visionary entrepreneur. His story is a testament to the transformative power of industry and one man's vision. Humble beginnings, the making of a tycoon. John Davison Rockefeller was born in Richford, New York in 1839 into a family of modest means. His father, William Avery Rockefeller, was a traveling salesman known for his charisma and entrepreneurial spirit. His mother, Eliza Davison Rockefeller, was a devout Baptist who instilled in her children the values of hard work and discipline. Young John D. displayed an early aptitude for numbers and a keen business sense. At 16, he secured a job as an assistant bookkeeper at Hewitt and Tuttle in Cleveland, Ohio. This experience exposed him to the intricacies of accounting and negotiation. Rockefeller's dedication and attention to detail did not go unnoticed. He quickly rose through the ranks, earning a reputation as a reliable businessman. However, he yearned for more than a salaried position. The burgeoning oil industry, with its promise of vast riches, beckoned him. The birth of an empire, Standard Oil, takes root. In 1859, the world watched in awe as Edwin Drake struck oil in Titusville, Pennsylvania, igniting an oil rush that would transform the American landscape. Recognizing the immense potential of this new industry, Rockefeller, along with his business partner Maurice B. Clark, established a partnership with chemist Samuel Andrews, who had developed an efficient and cost-effective method for refining crude oil. This partnership marked the genesis of Standard Oil. In 1870, Rockefeller formally incorporated Standard Oil of Ohio, strategically positioning the company in Cleveland, a burgeoning transportation hub with access to key railway lines. From the outset, Rockefeller displayed a remarkable talent for organization and consolidation, relentlessly seeking to streamline operations and maximize efficiency. He invested heavily in refining capacity, acquiring smaller refineries and driving down costs through economies of scale. Rockefeller understood that controlling the refining process was key to controlling the entire oil industry, and he pursued this goal with unwavering determination. The art of the deal, Rockefeller's business acumen. Rockefeller's success was not solely due to his grasp of the oil business, but also his shrewd business acumen. He was a master negotiator, often employing a combination of charm, persuasion, and hard-nosed tactics to secure favorable deals. He understood the power of leverage, using Standard Oil's growing market share to extract concessions from railroads and suppliers. One of Rockefeller's most effective strategies was the use of horizontal integration, a process of acquiring or merging with competitors to control a larger share of the market. By the late 1870s, Standard Oil had acquired or driven out of business most of its refining competitors, giving it unprecedented control over the refining process and the price of refined oil. Section 5. Dominance and its discontents. The rise of a monopoly. As Standard Oil's dominance grew, so too did public concern about its immense power. Critics accused Rockefeller of engaging in unethical and monopolistic practices, arguing that he was stifling competition and exploiting consumers. The company's size and influence allowed it to dictate prices, control transportation networks, and crush smaller competitors. Rockefeller, however, remained unapologetic about his business practices. He saw himself as a benevolent despot bringing order and efficiency to a chaotic industry. He argued that Standard Oil's size allowed it to provide consumers with cheaper, more reliable products. Nonetheless, the public outcry against Standard Oil and other large trusts grew louder, leading to calls for government intervention. Section 6. The Trustbusters' Sword, Antitrust Laws Challenge Standard Oil. The public outcry against monopolies and trusts culminated in the passage of the Sherman Antitrust Act of 1890. This landmark legislation outlawed any contract, combination, or conspiracy in restraint of trade or commerce, effectively making monopolies illegal. The Sherman Act marked a turning point in American history, signaling the government's willingness to regulate big business and protect competition. Standard Oil, as the most visible symbol of corporate power, became a prime target for antitrust enforcement. In 1906, the U.S. Department of Justice sued Standard Oil under the Sherman Act, accusing it of engaging in monopolistic practices. The legal battle raged for years, with Standard Oil's vast resources and legal team mounting a formidable defense. Section 7. The Colossus Divided, the breakup of Standard Oil. In 1911, the Supreme Court delivered a landmark ruling, upholding the lower court's decision to break up Standard Oil. The court found that Standard Oil had engaged in unreasonable restraint of trade and ordered its dissolution into 34 independent companies. The breakup of Standard Oil sent shockwaves through the business world, establishing a precedent for government intervention in corporate affairs. While the breakup of Standard Oil marked a victory for antitrust advocates, its long-term impact is a subject of debate. Some argue that it restored competition and benefited consumers, while others contend that it led to less efficient and innovative companies. Nonetheless, the case remains a pivotal moment in American history, shaping the relationship between government and corporations for decades to come. Section 8. A legacy of giving. Rockefeller's philanthropic endeavors. As Rockefeller amassed his fortune, he also became one of the most prolific philanthropists in history. Inspired by his mother's deep religious convictions and driven by a sense of social responsibility, he believed that with great wealth came an obligation to give back to society. In 1892, he established the University of Chicago, which would go on to become one of the world's leading research institutions. He also founded the Rockefeller Institute for Medical Research, now Rockefeller University, which has made groundbreaking contributions to the understanding and treatment of diseases such as yellow fever, hookworm, and meningitis. Rockefeller's philanthropic endeavors extended beyond education and medicine. He established the General Education Board to promote education in the American South, and the Rockefeller Foundation, a global philanthropic organization dedicated to promoting the well-being of mankind throughout the world. Section 9. The Rockefeller Imprint, a lasting legacy on industry and society. John D. Rockefeller's impact on American industry and society is undeniable. He revolutionized the oil industry, transforming it from a chaotic frontier enterprise into a model of modern business organization. His relentless pursuit of efficiency and control, while controversial, laid the groundwork for the mass production and distribution systems that define the modern economy. His philanthropic endeavors, fueled by his vast fortune, have had a profound and lasting impact on education, medicine, and global development. From the skyscrapers of the University of Chicago to the life-saving discoveries of Rockefeller University, his legacy is visible across the globe. Rockefeller's story is a testament to the transformative power of American capitalism, both its potential for innovation and progress, and its capacity for ruthlessness and exploitation. Section 10. The debate continues. Rockefeller's complex place in history. John D. Rockefeller remains a figure of enduring fascination and debate. He is both revered as a captain of industry and reviled as a robber baron. His story embodies the contradictions and complexities of American capitalism, reflecting both its potential for good and its capacity for harm. Was he a ruthless monopolist who crushed competition and exploited workers, or a visionary entrepreneur who brought order and efficiency to a chaotic industry, providing consumers with affordable and reliable products? Was he a benevolent philanthropist who used his wealth to benefit humanity, or a shrewd manipulator who used his charity to whitewash his reputation? The answers to these questions are complex and multifaceted. Rockefeller's legacy cannot be easily categorized or neatly packaged. He was a product of his time, a time of rapid industrialization, intense competition, and profound social change. Section 11. Conclusion. Reflecting on a life of immense impact. John D. Rockefeller's life and legacy continue to resonate in the 21st century. His story offers valuable lessons about the nature of ambition, the complexities of progress, and the enduring power of ideas. He was a man of immense contradictions, a devout Baptist who amassed a fortune through ruthless business practices, a ruthless competitor who became one of the world's greatest philanthropists. Love him or hate him, There's no denying the impact John D. Rockefeller had on the world. His story serves as a reminder that the pursuit of progress is rarely straightforward or without its share of shadows. It is a story that continues to challenge our assumptions, provoke debate, and inspire both awe and condemnation. As we grapple with the challenges of a new century, Rockefeller's story reminds us that the past is never truly past, and that the choices we make today will shape the world for generations to come.